What is it really like daily driving an R34 Skyline?
Now, for those guys that have been watching my content for a while, you know that I used to have this Toyota Camry, and that was my basically daily driver car. And this was just kind of like the content car and taking it to the car meets, car shows and stuff like that.
But now that that car is gone, we have this thing, and I've been driving this everywhere, honestly.
So let's go ahead and talk about how it is as a daily driver car.
First, let's go ahead and talk about any issues that there are. And honestly, there's been zero issues so far. I mean, the car did stall like last week randomly, but I haven't had that issue ever since, especially after selling the daily. Obviously, my air suspension is leaking. It has been leaking for weeks now, so I'm kind of getting used to that, honestly. Some of you might be wondering how the gas is.
I spend about like $30 to $40 per week, so honestly, it's not too bad.
I believe the full amount on this car is like about $45 to $50 to fill it up fully because it does take 93. But I usually don't let this car go below 50 miles because I don't like seeing the light on the dashboard. Talking about maybe the exhaust.
I honestly love my loud cars, but sometimes I do have to go to work because I'm an opener and I have to head out there at 4 a.m. And when it's all dark outside and you have to turn this thing on, man, it is crazy loud.
Like when I first went ahead and swapped the exhaust on this car, and let's say I take this car for cars and coffee at like 7 a.m. when everybody's literally sleeping on Sunday.
I kid you not, I used to stuff stuff inside the exhaust. Like I used to stuff towel inside the exhaust so that it muffles the sound and it's not as loud.
So honestly, that's the only part that has been somewhat of an issue for me, is just like turning it on at 4 a.m. when everybody's sleeping. That is something to kind of consider.
But honestly, that would be pretty much it. No issues, gas is good, it's just the exhaust being super loud. Turning it on at 4 a.m., I mean, come on. And I'm surprised no one has actually complained yet.